I'll tell you what else we need to do, and that is address at some stage some correspondence that's come into us, first official correspondence, on the back of the tight-ass team of the century.
Oh, I've got it right here.
Yeah, and this
it's being finalised tonight, and it's going up on the website.
No, but Garry, we've received official and threatening legal correspondence.
Oh, sorry, I've missed this. Well, who from?
Well, we won't get to it now, but when we discuss the final team...
Well, we're fearless in here.
Well, this is it, but this man...
It's Duke's team anay, so if you want to sue anyone, sue Duke.
We've got to need to slander that way, guys.
There's a little legal letter that's come through, and I'm distancing myself from this one.
And this is a man who was really early tipped in.
Oh, will you be one of Duke's blokes then?
I think it might have been the chief that
headed
him in.
Actually, most of the teams Western Bulldogs and Hawthorn.
It is a bloke that we thought was beyond contestation for actually being in the team, and he's had countless stories verified by former roommates and the like. So
just the criteria around the team again for those who are catching it for the first time, Chief.
Those that are
footballers and ex-footballers who
when it's a touch difficult to prize a dollar out of their wallets, mate. When they go missing when it's their shout, they just do not stump up.
No shortage of candidates. Yeah. We've been inundated with people that could make the tight-ass team of the century.
We need to get to some correspondence we've received, Chief, because when we did this, was it 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago.
Duke's team.
Duke suggested that footballers are notoriously tight with their cash.
And then named Scott Wynd.
And he did straight away.
And there's been no disagreement with that.
What we should do, Jim, is just... Let's first update where we're at, because the team's building. It's not quite complete, but it's close. Jim, you want to take us through what we've got?
I'll read out who we got.
All right.
From the back line.
Go on then.
Troy Luff.
Oh, no. Poor old Luffy.
We haven't got a fullback. Jared Crouch.
Luffy got a drive.
Must have been a pretty tough place to get a beer in Sydney in the day.
Exactly.
Halfback Andy Otten, who was nominated by Yanch,
his
own teammate.
Yes,
we haven't got a centre halfback, and the halfback flank we had filled, but due to legal action, we're just holding, and we'll wait for Chief to tell us exactly what's going on there. The wings are Dave Wojack, Tony Shaw in the centre, and Brent Deledio on the other wing. That is a good centre line. Duke's man Brad Johnson, half forward flank. I run into him every day at the footy, and he ain't happy.
No.
Corey McKernan, he's at centre half forward. Who nominated him?
Walker on the other flank.
I don't think you did, Chief.
Oh, we haven't got another flank.
Oh, we've got to put. Isn't Walker in?
Who?
Warren.
Oh, no. I've spoken to Warren.
Oh, you're not happy?
No.
Whether you're happy or not doesn't mean you don't win.
I was in Adelaide on Thursday. I went and had a 2-hour meeting with him. I went into his bank account, and it would appear to me that he's not.
Okay.
Big Source Merritt is the one we've missed.
Well, hang on. I'm just telling you who we've got.
We need a fullback, Jim.
Forward pocket is empty. Duke's a chance. Paul Salmon at centre half, full forward. Russell Greene, which... Chief.
Dermot put Greene in.
Dermot did put Greene in. You're dead right. Scotty Wynd ruck. Brent Harvey's the rover. David Hale is on the bench. Dr. Peter Larkins is the medico.
Remember, we've got another rover as well. Brent Harvey's a ruck rover, and the rover is another Sydney boy.
Kieran Jack has been... He used to
drive
around looking for free Wi-Fi, which was fair enough. That's what he used to do, Duke.
It's been reported.
So there are positions vacant.
There's a lot of conjecture over the back flank, because we had an automatic walk-up start. So I'll give you the letter that I was sent.
You put this man in immediately.
Then first named, if I recall rightly.
Immediately.
On the basis of stories that were relayed to me
yourself, Chief.
by people that lived with him.
And you reeled off 3 or 4 of them in quick succession.
Yeah.
Hasn't been well received, Jim.
No.
We'll read it out.
And it says...
can't you see?
Well, do I need... It's quite a lot here.
Yeah,
do I need to read the lot?
Yep.
Yeah. To whom it may concern, it's come to my attention you've been making representations about me that are false and or misleading. The statements defame my reputation and are therefore slanderous. I demand you immediately cease and desist from making such statements, which include, but are not limited to, the following. So this is obviously an intellectual gentleman, Purple. Collecting cans of Coke from the Hawthorn Football Club. Taking 1 extra can of Coke home after a particularly hot day and 11 years of footy does not constitute a collection.
But while you're there, Jim, I will say that his roommates at one stage counted 34 cans in his room.
Gee whiz, a bit of rebuttal along the way.
Giving club issue apparel, running shoes, training tops, tracksuits, etc. to my family for birthday presents. This is also untrue. The generous gifts were used as Christmas presents to accompany a very thoughtful card. In fact, there was an unwritten rule that the brothers would not give each other Christmas presents. It was when I had an oversupply of stock, I magnanimously thought of a family distribution. In fact, having listened to the original transcript of your show, this is it.
Yeah.
Exactly. I've had it forensically audited by sound engineers from the University of Melbourne's Behavioural Emotions Department. They've franked and confirmed a suspicion of mine. When the slanderous claim was made by Bung about the present, and we should say who this is, by the way, Scott Maginness.
Scotty McGinnis.
Sorry, Scott Maginness. About the present giving, there was a momentary pause in not one but all of the panel members' responses. As the behavioural experts have noted, this was momentary think time and a sudden realisation that, yes, perhaps they themselves have indeed given away some club allocation apparel to family members. Garry?
The pause.
Gary?
What?
Have you ever given away club allocation apparel to family members as a present?
Open slather,
Absolutely.
Help yourself.
Not as presents,
Not
but
presents.
you have,
No, as a
you
present.
have people
Dude.
say, can you grab me a pair of shoes?
Open
Yes.
slather.
Not to family
And the
members,
pause
no.
wasn't for that. The pause was we were starting to think about our legal.
If I am to take my place in this team, of which I am pleased to be included in any representative team, then surely all of you must rightfully assume positions in the same team, having given away club apparel as presents, Garry.
It's a very thin argument. You're going all right till then, Scotty, but no.
Please be advised, unless I receive a full retraction of the statements made or a complete and honest confession on behalf of the panel members, I will have no choice but to take all appropriate legal courses of action to protect my reputation, including, but not limited to, all remedies in law or in equity, including seeking monetary damages. Yours sincerely, Scott Maginness.
So on the strength of that, I think it only proper that we nominate Scotty Maginness as perhaps vice captain.
Yeah.
I asked
I'm putting him right in there, Chief.
So fill in the half-back flank, please.
He's going straight in. It was a lovely, well-written letter.
It was well-written.
Soundly argued, but it's been dismissed, and you're now vice captain for wasting our time.